Alright, Brandon here. Just giving you a little update on the space program. Now, I lost a bunch of footage. Had a whole bunch of stuff done, including this mount I made for these monitors. So, this monitor had mount holes, was threaded. These two didn't. So I had to open it up and I had to make these custom mounts. And I put washers behind the plastic and I reinforced it. And then there's this little lip here. So it worked out pretty good. It's pretty strong. It's got a little bit of, movement to it, but it's not too bad. So now I'm working on the mount. Well, it's pretty much done. I just got to weld it up. Clean it up, weld it up. But this will mount right there. This will go like this. Now there's a reason why it's like this, because I had to measure it according to fit the other mount that I made in the van, because the top was hitting off the bar, so I had to extend it out about 1.5 inches. So that goes like that. And then these are the mounts that actually hold it. They're not perfect. Be straight. Mm. See if I can do this. Right, so that goes like that. And that goes like that. Right? And then it'll give me my proper angle. And it should mount up pretty nice. So I've done all the measurements, everything's good. I'm gonna tack weld it and then weld the whole thing up, and then I'll paint it black to match, and then I gotta finish the outside the van's mount as well. So, and then I should be able to mount it hopefully today or tomorrow. It should be mounted. So here's the van portion. So I've just screwed it in lightly for now. I'm either gonna bolt it or I might even just weld these brackets on there, because there's not much room. There's like a double layer behind there and there's not much access. Or even potentially just get some heavy duty steel screws, because it's actually pretty sturdy right now, and it's just like this isn't welded in or nothing. So yeah, so the mount will sit like right here. So it'll go around that bar, sit down on this channel, and then the monitors will mount like that, right? So I got some lighting in the van now too. Those LED strips right there. I don't have the battery hooked up yet. I also put a new headliner in, black headliner, and I got a screen there for a backup camera, but it's not going to run like most backup cameras, only go into camera mode when you're in reverse, but this one will be like a 24/7, because I also whited out my windows, right? And then I'm going to insulate behind this metal, so then the light reflection won't go through the window. And I also have a curtain I made, so that goes across there and will block everything off. And the bed's pretty much done. I still have to, I just got the new water pump, so I got to hook up the sink or the faucet with the 12-volt water pump, and I got two 60, I think they're 60 liters or 20 liters. Yeah, maybe 20 liters. So I got 40 liters in total. I still got to fix this portion a bit. That's kind of just sitting there. It's not really, that bottom part's done, but the top part I got to level it out, and then I got to fill in that other crack. I also have to wire in those switches, so those are pretty cool. And they also have, if you look right there, that's for like a phone charger. So that's cool. That gives out 5 volts. Both amperages, I think 1 amp and 2 amp. But yeah, she's coming along. Just been really busy trying to get the yard all cleaned up and selling off a few things I have. But yeah, she's coming together. I should weld that up, paint it up, and then I make the mount for the TV as well. And then I have the seats. I think I showed that in my last video. They're like those black bucket racing seats. And I'm gonna make mounts for that. And yeah, it's coming together pretty quick. You know, it's all gonna come together pretty quick. I've got most of the flight stuff I've got all figured out. So that's ready to go. Right, I got my antenna set up. I got a new quadcopter, and I got a Bixler with the full get up, APM, you know, 1.2 gigahertz long range patch antenna